Whoa. Hello everyone. Sorry. I was taking a look at my mic and the in the mouth movements of the goblin. Because what is it? I don't know. I still don't know what's wrong with the mouth being somewhat delayed. Uh like it's really badly delayed. I don't know how to fix that. Um but yeah. How's it going? We're back. Welcome back. Hopefully you are having a good day. How you doing, Pepper Stir? Yeah, this is this is the new overlay or like the sort of test sort of alpha overlay. This is how it's gonna work. Oh god. So yeah, what's going on? I don't know. Let's check the news real quick, shall we? But yeah, I'm doing good. All good, all good, all good. Um, we're doing a bit of a cheeky little little Monday stream. It doesn't usually happen, but as far as I'm aware, I will not be able to stream on Thursday and Friday, perchance. So I was like, I'll try to stream today for a little while, just so that I could get some work done. So yeah, that is the plan. That is the goal for today. Hmm. So yeah, um, what have we done last time? Obviously, yesterday we played more Terraria since I started it on Saturday, and we beat the first boss, the Eye of Cthulhu. And so only up from here. But yeah, so I haven't decided like what sort of um playthrough I want to do for that game yet. Like what kind of like play style, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Because like I said before, I played the summoner class last time, so I want to do something a little bit different. This time around, see how it goes. So yeah, we might do a bit more of that today. I'm not too sure, or we might just spend the entire stream today working on the retopology. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, so yeah. But what did we do last time on Revy? We finished for the most part the sculpting aspect of Revy, and we started the retopology. So yeah, hopefully. I mean, if we had like the entire day, then maybe I don't know. We might get it done today. Maybe that's would be my goal today is just to like finish it. Um, so we can start working on some other stuff tomorrow. Uh, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Cause yeah, last time I finished the sort of upper body part of the retopology, which I feel like is the most complicated part to sort of get. Um, so yeah, we'll continue today. We'll start off with the hands and work our way towards the shoulder, because like I said before, I did the hands a specific way before when I did the retopology of the body on my own time, which seems to work. Like it fits in terms of like the vertex count matches up, and it keeps like a lot of the same elements that I wanted to keep um from like the original, and it like for the most part it looks good. Um, but we'll see. Mm, 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 mm. Oh God, sorry about that. So yeah, I guess the only issue is that this attempt of mine to create a character without utilizing subdivision surface modifier. Um, I haven't tested out the rigging process because I haven't gotten that far. And what is it? I was working on it in my free time, this entire thing, but then I like switched gears to work on the overlay. So I kind of like left that behind for the moment. I'll probably get back to it at some point. But I guess we could test it out live on air to see how it goes. I think it should be fine. If I feel like certain areas like don't look that great, then I could always just add extra loop cuts to fill in the gaps. That's sort of the whole idea behind all this is that I could just edit it myself wherever I need it. Mm, and so yeah, what the hell? That's insane. So yeah. Anyway, how's it going? Um, the patch notes for the new overlay. Now that I'm working on it, at some point I might take a break from working on it and work on other things. But for the moment, since I am working on it, um, there's some patch notes. Today's patch, I did what I said I was going to do yesterday, and I added the ability to delete chat messages. It's not perfect. There is an issue where how do I explain it? So what is it? The messages, there's three messages on screen. I could make it more by reducing the size of the turtles and the text, but for the moment, I'm going to stick with three for the testing phase. Um, what is it? I have a method that counts the amount of children that are, you know, visible in the chat. Um, and then that they all get given like a number or whatever, and that goes into a selection box. So I could, a drop down box, so I could select which turtle I want to delete. Um, and then there's a button for me to click, and it will delete it. I could show it to you now. I could delete a message real quick, just so you guys could see what I'm talking about. I actually deleted a message already. I deleted the stream elements uh message that comes up whenever you load up the stream. The issue that I'm currently having is that you would think that in that drop down menu there would only be three options, but there's actually a fourth option. And the reason for that is because when the turtles get to the water, they despawn. But when they despawn, how do I explain this? Oh, wait, is this good? Sorry. I'm still scrolling. Um, what is it? I call the update method to like update the drop down menu with the amount of children there are right as the turtle movement happens. But the issue is that obviously the call is immediate, but the movement and then the despawn from touching the water takes a few seconds. So it updates it first, and so it thinks there's four children, but there's actually only three. And I can't put the method of updating it within the sort of like despawn the despawn script because I still don't understand it too much. I assume it's because the turtle is like its own scene, and so technically it can't like call upon the like original scene that it sort of instantiates into. And for that reason, it can't find the method to update it because it like when I tried it, it said like, oh, the method is a null, so like it doesn't exist. And I assume it's because they basically they technically don't come from the same scene. Oh yeah, let's get rid of this. I don't need this anymore. Let's get started. Let me turn up the music. Oh wait, hold on. What is this? Oh, I got gifted a sub. To someone's stream. How nice. I wasn't. I guess I was in this stream a while ago, but um, I wasn't in this stream when I got it. Whoops. All right, let's put the music on. So yeah, so the issue is that there's always 4 selections, even though, or there's 1 extra selection, even though there's only 3 messages visible. And so the issue is if I accidentally select the 4th option and click delete, the game will crash because, you know, technically the 4th child doesn't exist. So I'd be deleting a null method, and if I delete a null method, it will crash the game. So it's just like an issue of like, I have to make sure that I don't delete the last child, because if I delete the last child, it doesn't technically exist and it will destroy the overlay. Technically, because I'm the only one who like uses this and it only matters for me, I could just leave it like this. But I do actually want to fix it because it is kind of annoying. So I have to figure out how to fix it. But yeah, I could delete a message. Let's delete this one. Bam, it's gone. There we go. And so yeah, it works. As you can see, I could delete messages now. This is only for 2 reasons. Number 1, if the message is too long and it blocks the screen, I don't want it to just like sit there, because what is it? It only it only like gets despawned once it touches the water. So it's like, if no one chats for a while and there's just like a really long message in front of the screen, I don't want it to like sit there all the time. And 2, I'm pretty sure if a bot comes in and they chat a message and I ban them, I'm pretty sure it won't remove it from the chat that is visible on screen, so I have to like go in manually to delete it. So those are the 2 reasons why. That's basically it. Look at the turtle emoji. There, you see that? That's just a weird emoji. It's very different. So yeah, hold on. I need to show Blender now. Let's do that by turning on the magenta screen. Bam. There we go. Sickness. All right. Oh god. So yeah, I don't know what I plan to add next for the overlay. Obviously I need to fix that issue that I just talked about, where I'm not, you know what the thing I just said. But afterwards, I'm trying to think what else do I think I need. I should add a button to launch a goblin, because what is, at the moment it only happens when someone follows and someone raids. I might make it a command, although in the future I would like to make it like a channel redeem to launch a goblin. But maybe I can make it a button for myself so I could do it on my own time, because why not? A little bit of fun, why not? So yeah, anyway. Let's get started. Alright, oh yeah, what happened to the... Bam. Alright, so this is the hand topology that I made before. The good thing about it is that it matches the wrist, like it connected. It's not perfect in some areas, like this isn't great, and I did have to reduce it on the top a little bit so it could actually connect. But in the areas, like maybe this shouldn't be this way. Like maybe I should do that like way sooner or something. But like, it keeps this structure here, which I do like, and the loops around the fingers, these need to be separated a bit, and maybe I need to add a loop cut in between here so the deformation isn't bad. I haven't, like I said, I haven't tested this retopology once it's rigged. So when I get to rigging and I start making the rig to transfer over to Unity, I'll test it out and see if like it needs some loop cuts here and there, or if I should adjust things or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, so I'm gonna use this as a bit of a guide on how to do the fingers. Because for the most part, it turned out all right, and I think the goal is this allows me to extrude this where this way outward, so I could make the nail. Although that does seem like rather small. I guess maybe it'd be this actually. No, it can't be. Can it? It's a very big nail. Kind of has to be. Or maybe not. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. Anyway. Uh anyway. Does she even have nails? Now thinking about it. I don't think she has like any visible. I need to get more shots of her like in the anime so she actually has color when I get to the texturing part of the stream. I only have this shot of her back for the hair. Do I have any other shots? I do have these from that one episode. But they're this one, I guess I was gonna say they're mostly shrouded in darkness with the shadow. I do like how sharp the colors are though, especially in the hair. It's like one color or the other, and I like how this turns out. I want to see what I could do about that once I get to the texturing part. All right. Which is at 10. Oh God, hold on. Uh, is it the same for all of them? I think it is. I don't know about the thumb though. No, the thumb is a lot less. Okay. So yeah, is there anything else worth talking about? Not really. Because what is it? Terraria is going pretty good so far. Um, we beat the first boss relatively easily. Um, we did die the first time, but the reason why that happened was because we just weren't ready for the boss fight in general. What the fuck? Oh, it's like still connected inside. I might adjust the look of her fingers, like the. Wait, and I it is global. Okay. once I get the topology done, because I don't know how I feel about the overall look 100%. We'll see what we can get there. But yeah, I think Terraria might be the first game that I've ever replayed. Because what is it? Usually, I don't replay games after I finish them. So we'll see how I feel about it after a bit. Because what is it? I'm kind of the same way also when it comes to like movies. A lot of the time, I don't really rewatch movies all that much because I usually remember for the most part how like movies go or at least how they end. So I have like no real drive to like rewatch a movie, which is really bad, I guess, because it's like, what is it? Obviously, it's like Halloween time, so everyone's like, we should watch uh Halloween movies, like do a rewatch. And for me, I'm like, I don't really want to rewatch a Halloween movie because I already know how it ends. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit weird when it comes to that. So what is it? I wonder if I'll be the same when it comes to games. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I do. I'm not. What is it? I also like find it a bit crazy when people like replay a game a whole bunch. Because what is it? The idea of like I don't know. Like you see videos where like someone's like I saw one recently and I'm trying to like remember what it said or what it was. Um. mm, eh, 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 eh. Yeah, someone was making like a video about like they were playing Castle Crashers. Um, don't ask why. I think it just came up on our For You page. But they were playing Castle Crashers, and they were doing like a challenge where. Oh wait, what the hell? I must have pressed F by accident. Whoops. Um, they were doing like a challenge where it's like, oh, I can't. I get. Wait, what the fuck? Did I press F again? Oh, I think I must have. Whoops. I can't hit any other button, or I have to beat the game with only one button, and like and or like with as few buttons as possible. And so they tried to beat the game with pressing like as few buttons. And I don't know. For me, it's like at that point, I feel like I just get bored. It's crazy people could like come up with like ways to make the game last longer. Because for me, I wouldn't even bother. I'd just be like up to the next game. But what is it? Um, I don't know. I guess it depends on the game because like recently, of course, I've played Asuka on stream, which has been really fun, and I've talked a lot about it because I've been really enjoying it still. Um, I played it. I lasted like 2 years. My village is technically like not dead. I could, in theory, continue playing it, but I wanted to restart it because now that I actually know the game a lot more, I feel like I could do a lot better the next time. And so I restarted it, and I don't know. That's a bit different. And also, like when I play modded Minecraft, I technically restart the game like every time. Um, for each like different mod, and so that still feels different. That's not like, the same as replaying the whole game. Mm. Oh wait, let's do that. But obviously, games that require you to replay it over and over again. Oh wait, hold on. I need to separate this because what is it? It's different. It doesn't uh stick to the body. It sticks to the hand. All right, wait, hold on. Sorry, what is it? The dog wanted to come in. I think she smells like food, but there's nothing here. She is getting there, if you know what I mean. She's getting older. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. This is fine. I think it is. Hmm. All right. But yeah, speaking about Ashka, a nice segue to bring it up again. Um, what is it? Last time I talked about how like I wanted to restart it and I wanted to edit a few world settings to try out the game in a different way. And so far that's going pretty good, I think. Because what is it? I made the days longer, and it does. You can feel it for sure. Because what is it? I only played for like a little bit, but I've only done a day, and the night was like super super long. So I don't know how that's gonna go. The days are long, but the nights are also long. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. I guess I have to prioritize nighttime markers if you make the day that long. And yeah, I managed to strike out, get really lucky. Because what is it? I found a an area that has a cave, and then like right next to it, like very close by, there's a lake. So I'll be able to have a fisher person. Is that good? I feel like it's stretching it out too much. A fisherman for fish, because fish are very important. They're like super easy to catch for the most part. And so what is it? Not having that as a food supply would just make things a whole lot worse. I think. I feel like this is too high, you know? Yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. Now she wants to leave because she realized there was nothing here. Alright, hold on 1 second. But yeah, what was I saying? Things are going well on that aspect. Well, we'll see. If I do play it some more, I'll keep you guys updated. If anyone cares, um, on how my village is going. Huh. But yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna play any sort of like spooky games this time, this year. Mostly because I don't really like playing horror games. They're not my cup of tea, to say the least. But you know, 'tis the season and all that. I don't know. I don't know what game to play. I guess I bring it up because like yesterday I did play Repo again after not playing it. It's funny because like what is it? My title's called Retopology. So it looks a lot like Repo. Um, I just saw it. Sorry, I had to comment on that. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they've updated it at all. What is it? I think I am subscribed to like the dev team that like makes Repo, and what is it? They post videos on like their development whoops every Friday, I believe. Um, and so I do see it pop up. And what is it? They were also added kind of like it doesn't really matter. Um, nothing burger of an update, but like they they were added to Fortnite, I guess. Um, which is also something notable. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I played it a little bit yesterday, and it was pretty not that bad. TBH, I wouldn't mind playing it because what is it? At least with that game, kind of similar to like I guess Lethal Company. You have a little bit more control over what's going on, and you could actually kind of hide. I don't know. Since I know the game a lot better, I feel like I wouldn't it wouldn't be that bad to play it on stream. It's when you're playing like a new horror game that you know nothing about and like don't know what's gonna happen. I think that's when it's truly scary. But yeah, I mean we have options because what is it? Whoops. Last week we had like Amnesia the Bunker, which I've heard is like pretty good, a pretty good horror game. Um, and then like this week we got that like Bloomhouse Games game, which looks really nice. The art style looks really good. I like the look of it, which we could also play maybe. And then next week there's like a couple other horror games coming out. I don't know if I want to play those though. So yeah, I guess there's a few options, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna like commit to any of them. Cause what is it? What is the 30th or 31st? Sorry, it's a Friday. And then what is it? Twitch is also doing like it's doing like some sort of uh. Oh wait, let me. I should really do this. Or wait, what button is it? ZX. Click Z. Yeah. Is doing like some sort of promotion where like, oh, you should, you should play horror games together with people, and I'm like, the real horror is people. So yeah, I don't know. There's a few options there, I guess. Cause what is it? Um, I do. All right. Is that it? Yeah. I don't know if these are like too high, or maybe they're just not high enough. Um, cause like I could stream the times when I play with friends, but that happens like I usually play with them after I'm done streaming. Um, so it's like I have considered it. I have. Um, especially since some of them do stream, but good luck finding them. um, but I have like considered it. I don't know if I will though. Cause what is it? I don't know. Uh, 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 oh, shit, whoops. I feel like I've said it before, but I feel like I'm an entirely different person when I'm like doing art and doing all this stuff alone versus like playing with friends and stuff. Two different sides of the same coin. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. That's like the only people that I have to like do this stuff with, or to like be able to do a semblance of a sort of quote unquote collab stream. Because what is I'm really bad at like reaching out to random people doing streams and being like, hey, do you want to play a horror game? I don't even know where to begin. Because what is it? I feel like this is like too far down or something. I do see people do it. They're like, who wants to create who wants to play games together? And I'm like, I would like to play games. But at the same time I'm not gonna wait, have I only okay, no, I've been using the right thing. I don't know if I want to. Because what if okay, this is the biggest fear. What if I find people to play Deadlock with and then that's all I play? Could Could you imagine the horror? Oh shit! What? Oh, it's because I have normal on. Hold on. I wonder. I was like, why isn't this working as intended? Anyway, don't mind me mentioning deadlock. Oh yeah, I guess maybe I should. The next thing that I should try to work on for the overlay is the whole sound thing, adding sounds. 'Cause what is it? That's one thing that is like by default when it comes to like follower alerts and stuff like that. The little ring a ding sounds that play when someone follows or something, and then also I don't know. I think Burley suggested that I should like uh if I do decide to like play music, my own music, like music that I would hear. So what is it? Because usually I don't wear my headphones. Mostly because I'm not like I don't usually wear my headphones that often. Um, but yeah, it would give me an excuse, I guess, to wear my headphones to listen to some music that I enjoy. But I could also maybe add some sort of. Although I don't know if I'd add that within the overlay itself. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, or what I was getting at. But yeah, sounds to play when people do things. Maybe some redeems as well to play certain sounds. Huh. Perchance. Maybe. Because I don't know how that works. So, maybe her pinky's too long. I'm like, look, I'm using my fingers as a reference. When is it? My finger. The sort of length, the total length of my pinky ends around where the first bend point of is that the ring finger is. So technically, the pinky would have to end like here. Oh, wait, oops. I thought I selected the drawer. Here, around here, this area. So this entire chunk of pinky has to be removed. Um, but I could do that after I'm done with apologizing. No harm, no foul. Wow. All right, wait, hold on. Let me check something. I was also thinking, what is it? If I didn't do topology today, I was also thinking of just working on the overlay today. Uh, 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 What is it? I did mention a while back that maybe after I've shown off the overlay, I'd be willing to the hell? Um, I'd be willing to stream Godot streams every once in a while. I don't want it to make it like a permanent part of the schedule because there's already so few Blender streams throughout the week. Because it is yeah. So I don't want to like make Wednesday can be the Godot stream because like what if I don't have anything in mind to work on? Um, I don't want to force myself to like think of something to work on in Godot. Wait, oops. Wait. It's fine. So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking of doing that today while I was working on the chat thing, since I was already working on it before I started stream. I was thinking, why not? Perchance, maybe next time. I don't know. Again, you guys will be able to see how shit I am when it comes to working on that sort of stuff. How embarrassingly shit I am. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Yeah. Because what is it? A lot of it is me like looking up uh issues or like things that I want to do, or like if I forget something, I'll just look it up online and hope that someone else has had like this a similar issue or a similar sort of idea, so that I could just sort of look at what people have responded to them and okay, and steal whatever the answer was. That, or looking at the documentation of the different parts of the Godot nodes, the node system that they use. Looking at that to see how exactly things should work, and then when it doesn't work, then I like look up why it doesn't work the way I think it should, and figure it out that way. And so a lot of it is basically just googling. For lack of a better word, I just be googling a lot of the time. What a googler! Wait, how much was it? Yeah, it's just 3x3. But I guess it can't be that bad. How else are you supposed to understand things? Take a look at the documentation. Look at what other people have done. That's how I do it, at least. Seems to work so far. So it can't be that bad. Then again, I already showed off the code for the most part. So there's not much else you could say about it. You had your chance to complain. Um oh wait, oops. People are no longer allowed to complain about the code. Right. Eight. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, 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 uh. What the hell? Hmm. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Oh shit, whoops. Hmm. God, we took a sip of water. Hmm. But yeah, it's looking like the thoughts of oh, yeah, it's looking like the thought of being able to completely complete the retopology today is not going to happen. But I think my goal instead would be to finish the hand topology. Because then what is it? After now that the sort of like upper body, chest, back area is done, and now that the hand will be done, those two were the two areas that like I felt um needed more attention, or that they would have taken more time, just because of how complicated they are. The other areas going down the body and the rest of the arm, they're basically just extruding and adding loop cuts in specific areas, and then the elbows and knees need specific topology, but that's like relatively simple comparatively. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. All right, there we go. For the most part, the hand is done. There might be some small um fixes I want to do. I talked about the size of the pinky. I might want to reduce it a little bit to, I guess, be a little bit more realistic, or at least, I don't know. Is my hand a good reference? Maybe not. Um, but yeah. Uh, and yeah, is there anything else? We'll see. Like I said, this retopology of the hand has not been tested via rigging. So, it might be shit. Or it might not like work that well. Um, when it comes to like deformation in certain areas. But we'll see how we could fix that when we get to it. For now though, that is the hand. Um, so yeah. Hmm. Wait, oops. Well, that's right. Cause what is it? Sorry, I got confused. Cause there's only 14, so there's supposed to be 2 more points, or I mean 4 more points, but I think 2 more loop cuts to give it the 18. And I think I'm trying to remember where I added the loop cuts. I think I added. Oops. Let's move this back a little bit. I added one here. And the other one I added, I think, here. Oh, but that's only 17. I need one more. Uh, should really mark the ones I added. It's like a red. But then the loop gets a bit weird. Yeah, that one's definitely been added. This one was definitely added. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. 9 vertices. Bing to bang. 9 vertices. That's right. So it's the down here that's different. This is 10 vertices, and this one is 11. So I added a vertex, an extra loop cut down here. It's just a case about finding it. That one's that one. That was that one. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, armpit. Unless, hold on. No. You're right. Sometimes I'm afraid of misspelling it. I don't know why. The word is kind of confusing. Rito ritopolology. Uh, oh, I think I found it. It was this one, I think. Yeah, I added an extra loop cut here as well. Okay, there we go. I need to probably smooth this out, or do I? I think in. Oh, I guess the closer I think I got to the arm, I started smoothing it out. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, this should make 18 now. And so, that and that should connect. I could apply the shrink wrap modifier to the hand, that I could combine the hand and the body. Because it is it. I think for now it's fine. All right. Maybe we'll finish the hand, and then I might call it for today. Or not the hand. Sorry, the arm. That's what I meant to say. They do. I made this retopology of the hand to specifically match the arms. So it might be ugly in a few areas, especially once we get close to the arm. I don't like this area here. It doesn't look that great. But yeah, they both have 18. 18 here and 18 here. I made sure of it. That was the goal, was to make sure that they matched. But yeah, I'm using this. This is the body that I made before. So I'm using this as a bit of a cheat code, as a bit of a guide to how I did the retopology before, because I like the way this one turned out. So why why change something that isn't broken? Why fix what ain't broke? Is it the pull point near the thumb? Might actually help a lot of stretch there. Yeah, maybe you're right. That is one of the issues with this. With specifically the hand weak topology. The body, I'm pretty sure, is fine because I've used this body topology for multiple characters, but the hand one is new. Because I wanted to reduce the amount of vertices at the hand. But what is it? I haven't tested out the hand while it's rigged, so I need to, like, once I actually get to rigging, I'll be able to see if it works or not. If it's good or not. They sure are, aren't they? Let me delete that for now. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, let's delete these two for now because they're a bit confusing. Once I'm done making the elbow topology, then we could bring them back. So yeah, it's a bit of a test to see if it's any good. But yeah, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. That's good. Oh good, oh good, oh good. Alright, now we could add them back. Oops, wrong one. Alright. Nope, not that. Alright. There we go. Arm complete for the most part. I don't want to smooth out the hand area too much because once I bridge the points together, it might change the way I have to sort of structure the hand itself. So I'll wait until I do that probably tomorrow. So yeah. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna call it. So there we go. We did the most complicated parts, I feel like. We did the hands and we did we did the hands today. We finished chest last time. But now that those two bits are done, all we need to do is the rest of the lower body, which for the most part shouldn't be too bad. As far as I'm aware. It's basically just making more loop cuts down to the belly button, and then getting the sort of like waist legs connection done, and then the knees need to be added to some bits, some bits and bobs, and then yeah, and then the legs or feet, which are going to get deleted because they're going to go in a boot. so they don't really matter too much in terms of detail. So yeah. Um. So hopefully we'll be done with the retopology tomorrow, and then once that's done, um, we could do a couple things. We could either start working on her clothes, or try to work on her hair down, the version of her hair down. Um, I'm not sure how I want to do that. I might push that further back because I don't want to touch the hair again. Maybe we'll do it towards the end. We don't have to do it so soon. It's still far too soon. But we need to get it done before we start the UV unwrapping, of course. So we could unwrap everything together and get it all situated. So yeah, she's coming along. Very nicely, I think. Anything else I wanted to say? I don't know. So yeah, I need to get the hair down version, and I need to get her guns, and I also her clothing are like I guess I'll make the guns when I make her clothing because I have to make the holsters that go around her chest, and then at that point I'll need to make the gun because what is it? I don't know which one to make first. It's kind of like the chicken or the egg sort of situation, where if I need to make the gun first, so I know how big to make the holster, but she's able to rest her hands like quite freely with the holster on, with the gun still on. I don't know. Maybe at that point, like, do I need a rigger first so I could get her hands down, and then maybe I can make the holster. We'll see. I technically maybe I should rigger first actually, because then if I need to make more loop cuts, I might want to do that first before I UV unwrap. Hmm. But the good thing, I'm pretty sure the guns are symmetrical. So once I make one gun, I just duplicate it, and I have two guns. Um, because I'm pretty sure they're exactly the same, just flipped. Is there anything else I need to make for her? Oh yeah, the winter outfit that I have here. Do I want to do the winter outfit? I could reuse the gun holster, but I need to make sure. I guess I don't have to make sure. Hmm. The jacket's gonna be a bit of pain because then I'd want to make the jacket toggleable. And look at the hat. The hat goes over the top of the bangs. You don't see the top swoosh. I thought maybe like it would go, you'd see the swoosh would be over the bang, not the bangs, the beanie, but it goes over. I wonder how that would look. Hmm. The jacket. I'm not gonna make it so they can put the hood on. He's wearing a beanie for a reason. I tried doing a hood once with Medusa, and that was like a pain in the ass. To keyframe or not keyframe, shape key. But yeah, this should be pretty easy. Cause what is it? All I have to do is like color her legs a different color. The skirt. I need to make a skirt rig then, specifically for this. Um, and yeah, I could reuse the kind of. Hold on. I could kind of reuse the shirt for the long sleeve. I just need to sort of, I guess, add to it. Because what is it? The holster does go over the shirt, like it does here in the Christmas one, in the winter outfit. I'll have to see how I do the outfits. Oh, yeah. All right. What is that? Oh yeah, this finger thing. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a really good diagram for how the holster works. That's cool. It's kind of a bit of a rough sketch, but I see the vision, kind of. Um, and there's a tutu. I think I'm gonna reuse this. I'm gonna see if I could cut it out some way. I'm not good at Photoshop, or I don't even have Photoshop, so I'll see if I could try to cut this out in Blender. I think there's a way to do it. I think you could make white be the parts that are removed. I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. I'll figure it out because then I don't have to draw it, which would be a bit of a pain to do. I tried to do it with Medusa. I don't know. It wasn't perfect. Anyway, sorry. I was just like looking at the future, thinking about the future. Because what is it? I did say that I want to try doing the clothing the way Hoyoverse does it with their games, where areas that are supposed to be like skin tight are basically just like the arm or whatever. Because what is it? So I could kind of do that with like this long sleeve. There is some areas where it does bunch up, especially down here. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll get the first outfit done first, obviously, and then I can worry about the winter outfit. Is there anything else I wanted to say? I think that's it. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, um, with the regular stuff. We'll do Blender, then afterwards. Oh, tomorrow I believe Duet Night Abyss comes out. I don't know what time it comes out. If it comes out before stream, I might check it out first, just so that you know if I don't find it interesting, we'll just play Terraria after stream. But if I do want to continue like trying it out, then we'll try it out on stream. Um, and so yeah, finish the topology tomorrow. Play Do an Abyss maybe or Terraria, and that will be it. And like I said, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream on Friday. Probably not Thursday, but maybe not Friday either. Which is why I did this stream today, so I could get some more work done. So I don't lose a day. So yeah, but we'll be back on if I can't stream those 2 days, we'll be back on Saturday for more Terraria. Or so good stuff. Anyway, that's about it for today. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day. I'll continue working on the overlay, of course. I need to fix that issue that I had with the chat deletion uh thing, and then I need to add sounds. I don't think there's anything else I want to add right now apart from the sounds. I'm trying to think if there's like anything that takes precedence above the sounds. I don't think there is, so I'll figure that out. I need to look for sounds, I guess, or do I make my own? People do that sometimes, don't they? Huh? Maybe. But yeah. Anyway, have a good rest of your evening, rest of your day, and I'm gonna go now. So see you guys. Goodbye. 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 Bye.